Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Bella with Bella Gitana Tarot. So today we are doing a karmic reading. I know I kind of neglected it last week, but we're gonna do a really in-depth reading. So hold on to your hats, drink some wine or tea, whatever you do to relax. Turn on some sage in the room to clear the energy. That's what I'm doing here. Nothing but good vibes. Even though what we're going to dig into can be a little bit triggering. So just FYI, watch at your own discernment. And let's go ahead and get started. So let's find out, first of all, what does the karmic want to say to you? Okay. She's feeling unworthy. I wish I was the divine feminine. This card has come up many times when I've done a karmic reading, but it's interesting that this is coming up now. And look at this. I want all the power. So yeah, I'm getting here that she feels helpless in this connection with the masculine because she knows that she can't compete with the feminine. I mean, there's just no competition. Look at this. I'm haunting the divine feminine. So she knows that she is still like tapping into your energy. It's what I'm getting here. And the masculine is basically saying, because this is also could be both of them, and he's saying, I'm being stripped of my faith and hope. Okay. I just get here that she just doesn't know when to stop. You know what I mean? And right here, he's masculine saying, I'm stuck in lower energies. I don't know who I am. And also, by the way, you guys, I'm using these red roses. I got them for myself for my birthday, and so I figured, oh, it'd be cool to just put them here on the reading. So now, unfortunately, they kind of went dead, but it's okay because it's perfect for the reading. Okay, and then at the bottom we have karmic is messing with my head. Okay, and I get here that this is why he's stuck in these lower energies, but this could also be her saying that she is very low vibrational and she doesn't know who she is as a person as well. Okay, I don't like who I am when I'm with this karmic. Okay, so I definitely get this. Okay, look at this. I mock your spiritual beliefs. The karmic could very well be getting into his head like we saw, not allowing him to think for himself because she's influencing him so much because she despises the feminine is what I'm getting here. And so she's mocking his beliefs, or she could be mocking your beliefs, feminine, especially if she keeps up with what you're doing. She could be making fun of you, of what you believe in. Take it how it resonates, but don't let that get to you. Okay, so let's pull some tarot on this and see what needs to come forward to kind of bring the information further to see what else. So why is she feeling unworthy, Spirit? Nine of Wands in reverse. So this is somebody that is tired and drained of this journey, and this could be why she wishes she could be the feminine, because she knows she's going up an uphill battle. Like, she can't win. See, the Hermit in reverse. It's like you can't even be able to do any type of soul searching because everything's stacked against you, and that's why she's feeling unworthy, like she's not up to the task. Page of Pentacles in reverse when it comes to I'm haunting the divine feminine. And this could be her trying to block you, feminine, from messaging the masculine, right? Energetically. Very interesting. But yeah, I'm just getting here that she is causing blockage here in the connection so that the masculine doesn't message you. She could be checking on his phone while he's not aware. Take it how it resonates, but yeah, she's keeping things in a fantasy under wraps because she doesn't want him to wake up from this fantasy. Like, this could be her wrapping herself around him and keeping him distracted with these material things, and he doesn't realize that she's putting this veil over his eyes, right? Wow, look at this. The Empress reverse. When it comes to I'm stuck in lower energies, I don't know who I am. So if she's the one that's saying this, she's a very distorted feminine. She doesn't know who she is as a woman, right? She's not stepping into her power. And that's why she's thinking by one-upping you that she can gain her power, because we saw that card earlier. I want all the power. But she's powerless, really, because she's not helping herself by focusing on you or focusing on the masculine instead of herself. she's gonna be in this energy where she doesn't know who she is or what she wants. Look at this, Page of Swords. She has a lot to learn about the truth of who she is. And there's 3 people in the background here. So this could be where other people are in her ear about things. So she needs to like mute them out, right? So that she can focus on what her truth is and value herself. And look at this, the Queen of Wands. When it comes to I don't like who I am when I'm with this karmic. So this could be her too, where she's just magnetically attracting him to her with these lower vibrational energies. He's just not feeling good about it. Or this could also be that he's attracted to you, feminine, still, and he doesn't feel good about it. Look at this, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So there's no new beginning here. If you look at this card upright, it's like a beetle for good fortune, but it's reversed. So this is misfortune, okay? Like this is a situation where he doesn't feel like he has luck on his side, okay? Wow. Why is I mock your spiritual beliefs here, Spirit? Okay, look at this. The Two of Cups reversed. This is signifying a separation. So I'm getting here that the way that she keeps you guys apart is to keep making fun of you, trying to put you down, you know, talk bad about you so that it makes her feel better if she puts herself in a higher position in a way. But these are all lies, okay? This is a Seven of Swords reversed. This is like somebody who's very strategic and not honest, and they're about to walk into a trap. You know, it's like whatever you put out there to the universe, that's what you're going to get back. So she's going to reap what she sows, and she's going to learn, okay? Interesting. What are some shadows that the karmic is dealing with, Spirit? She's dealing with some pain, okay? And I get here that she's trying to mask it, okay? Escapist. She's trying to escape the pain, okay? She's being distant as a result of this because she's trying to hide how she feels because she's insecure about where she stands in this connection and who she is as a person. And because of that, she projects her insecurities onto the masculine or onto you, feminine, invading. So she's definitely keeping an eye out. Could be on the masculine or on you. And she's very self-indulgent, okay? Bottom of the deck is embarrassed. So I kind of get here that she's a little embarrassed that she's going to these extremes because she probably has never dealt with anything like this before in this twin flame dynamic. And so she's probably like feeling, and her conscious is eating up at her that she's going through these great lengths to, you know, infiltrate a connection or trying to hold on to somebody who she knows deep down does not belong to her or belong with her. It's just what I'm getting here. Let's pull some tarot and see, why is she in pain, Spirit? Nine of Pentacles, okay? Independence. So this could be where she's really wanting to get out of the situation, or maybe they recently ended things, you know, where he probably turned his back on her and told her, like, I don't want to do this anymore. And this is something that she keeps thinking about over and over. Page of Swords. So yeah, she's not letting go of this pain. This could also be related to the past where maybe she found out about you and this is still hurting her. And so she's trying to act like she's fine on her own and pushing the pain away, but it's still there. Wow, these just flew out. And I was only trying to pull one. When it comes to distant, we have Tower and Six of Pentacles, divine intervention and equality. So, you know, this is like a tower moment for her, you know, when you start to change your old beliefs and equal them out, right? And I'm getting here that this is what she's starting to realize, that she can't keep being in this distant energy if she wants to build a new foundation. But I get here that Spirit is really orchestrating everything and intervening, divine intervention, because she's not letting go of this old pain. This could be something from her past that she's dealing with and recycling the same cycle and pain with this connection that she's in with the masculine. But this is something that she needs to cycle out. And if you don't do it, Spirit is going to do it for you. So that way you can balance out the scales and have equal give and take. Because right now she's just aware. This is what I'm getting. I feel like she feels pain because she knows the masculine is very distant with her, and this is causing an imbalance within her because there's no equal give and take in this connection. And so this is causing her to have these old wounds reopen again from the past. It could have been something that he did to hurt her, or it could be just the past, like from the distant past, from before she met the masculine, that it's really starting to come up, you know, in these situations. So why is projecting here? Missed opportunity. Okay, so she's definitely projecting her insecurity, because we did see that insecurity card when it comes to this connection with the masculine. So she feels like she's feeling jaded, because that's what the missed opportunity represents. My throat started like, ugh, having a hard time talking. So that could be her too, you know, just really having a hard time really expressing how she's feeling. And it's coming off where she ends up pushing people away and being close-minded. And, you know, it's because this person, the masculine, could very well be in this Knight of Wands energy, where he's probably projecting what she's trying to communicate to him back to her. And she's feeling like she's just getting nowhere, right? Why is self-indulgent here, Spirit? Okay, when it comes to love, she's very self-indulgent in a way that she is not giving to herself, but she's basically over giving to this masculine in this connection, because she's thinking by giving to him, she's going to get what she wants, but really she needs to give that love to herself. Yeah, look at this. When it comes to the divine masculine. Confirmed. Okay, why is embarrassed here? Why is she embarrassed? Okay, Seven of Pentacles. Reevaluation. So this is about looking back at what you've done in the past and evaluating where you're at now. So, you know, this is basically what I said earlier. She feels embarrassed that she has gone through these lengths to, you know, force things, influence people, manipulate. She just feels really embarrassed about all the stops that she's pulling to even hurting herself, or, you know, to try to get this connection to happen or take it to the next level, and reevaluating how she's hurt probably even you, feminine. Okay, look at this, Ten of Cups. It has not brought her any joy or contentment. Okay, in order to try to reach that Ten of Cups, she's really put herself in a precarious situation where she's like, I don't normally do this, and for some reason she feels compelled to create these cycles that just keep repeating itself. Is because she's not healing these old wounds. We saw the old wounds card, Five of Cups. That's about depression, that's about regret. So I very much get here that she has these old wounds that she has not dealt with, and she's trying to cover up the pain to not deal with it, even in this connection with the masculine. And that's part of her karmic lesson, is that she needs to heal those wounds so that she's able to finally let it go and be able to love herself. Wow. All right, so how does she feel towards you, feminine? We have a snake here. This is the Queen of Wands, okay? She feels very threatened by you. I mean, that's usually how a snake looks when she's about to attack. I just get here that she just feels very defensive, okay, against you when it comes to communicating. This is the Eight of Wands, okay? Very interesting. What else, Spirit? Yeah, she's really looking into you, feminine. Could be looking at your social media or asking people about you. Yeah, she's not trusting you at all. She's thinking that you're going to steal, you know, your masculine away from her. And that could probably be because she knows that she kind of did that pretty much. Yeah. When it comes to the masculine, who is a wealthy man, somebody who's very successful, okay? Okay, look at this. We got child. So this could be related to her own upbringing, her father, you know, somebody that she could be seeing the masculine as, you know, the equivalent of like her father. So she's trying to like force this connection. Wow, so interesting. I just noticed this adds up to a 4, and we have a 44 here. 444, Archangel Michael. He's here protecting the reading. I asked him to come in, so that's awesome. But also, I get here that she could be seeing you as somebody who's, you know, you're working on your business, that you're successful. So she might resent that. And that's why the child could be here, because she could be very immature, you know, just really sending you hating vibes. Look at this. And we got 38 when it comes to toil and labor. So I get here that she sees you working, feminine, really hard on your craft, on your business. You know, you're gaining recognition. You're very privileged, okay? Lots of 4s here. And this actually adds up to an 11 when we are in November. So that's usually about an awakening. So I get here that she's starting to awaken to the fact that she knows that you are stepping into your own, you know, business, being successful. Okay, what else? Then we got main male. Yeah, so she's threatened. It's right below the serpent. So she's very threatened by you when it comes to the masculine. Look at this, the wishing well. It's like she's wishing that he would look at her the way that he looks at you or talks about you. Very interesting. What else, Spirit? And we have the 6 of Wands. Okay, this is about coming home from a long battle, right? This is basically a cross, a heavy burden to bear. So I'm getting here that whenever she's spying on you, feminine, she's actually whatever she is learning about you, it's really starting to burden her, because I feel like she's comparing herself to you. Look at this, 11, sudden wealth, 777. So I'm getting here that she's comparing herself to you. Could be like the material world, you know. She's very threatened by you. And she's lost on what to do. You know, I feel like she knows that you know your direction, where you're going, what your purpose is, but she doesn't feel like she has a grasp on what she wants to do. Look at this. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. These owls are about communication, you know, being wise. Interesting because we have a 12 here and a 13 here. So I'm getting here that she's trying to figure things out, you know, trying to be wise in the situation with you, feminine, but she just feels like you are headed in the right direction and she's still at a loss, still trying to figure out where her path is, where she fits in all of this. Now we have the Queen of Swords here, okay? This is right underneath the toil and labor, so I get here that she sees you as magnetically attracting things to you. You know, you're moving on from an old chapter to a new one because we have the number 9 here. That's about an ending. You know, flowers could signify something that's blooming, that you're growing with whatever you're putting your work in. You're starting to see the benefits of your labor. Look at this. And she knows that you're attracting your masculine, the King of Wands, in this deck here. This is like a lightning that's coming down, like a tower moment. So I get here that when she sees you being successful and, you know, tapping into your gifts and really being admired by people, it's triggering her because she's feeling like you're going to be able to attract the masculine as well. And it really scares her. That's why we started the reading with the snake here. Okay, let's just get some oracle and see what else comes out. How does the karmic feel towards the feminine? We have fake profile, liar, scammer, creeper alert, you know, not genuinely interested, not who you think. Okay, so I'm getting here that when she looks at your profile, she thinks that you're not being honest. You know, doesn't have to be the actual truth, but that's just how she sees you. And so this could also be that she's using a fake profile to look at you, to look at what you're doing, feminine. Look at this bottom of the deck, we have magical mindset. Okay, so it's like she's wanting to manifest something different, and I get here that she's trying to do it by looking at to see what you're doing so that she can kind of mimic you in a way. Very interesting. And then when it comes to the magnifying glass, we have the Graduate. New life phase or stage in a relationship. Someone has grown, healed, evolved. And so I'm getting her that when she looks at your profile, right, she sees that you graduated from this situation with the masculine. You're not, you know, on the floor of the bathroom crying over this masculine. Like, you have evolved, you know, she sees that. And then we have trust issues at the bottom. Trust is imperative to feeling safe and secure. So I'm getting here that she has trust issues when she sees you growing. It's almost like it's hard for her to wrap her head around somebody like you, feminine, overcoming heartbreak. And so she doesn't trust what she's seeing. That's why I think she thinks your profile is not real. It's not genuine, because she's like, no, she's just putting off this show. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense, but I hope that makes sense. What I'm basically trying to say is that I feel like she doesn't trust you, feminine. That's why it says trust issues. She doesn't feel safe in the connection with the masculine. That's why she keeps an eye on things, on you and on the masculine, because I'm getting here that she's afraid that he's gonna finally evolve and leave her behind. That's the cross that she's bearing on her back. And then when it comes to wealthy man, it says feel great first. Okay, feel the feeling of having a partner, healthy relationship, raise your vibration, will attract same. So I kind of get here that she doesn't see herself as abundant. And so when she sees you, she sees that you're feeling great, you know, you're doing your thing. And I get here that she's just like envious of you, of your success. Look at this, we have core values. Seek partners whose core values align with your own. Meet your tribe at places of interest to you. So at the core of everything, she knows that she needs to focus on herself first and feel great first in order to attract somebody that's at her level, right? Feel great first. If you want to attract somebody that's equally yoked as you need to feel great first. And she's not, I feel like she's not doing that, because in her core values there's something that's misaligned here. Okay, what else, Spirit? Guarded heart. Okay. Lingering trust issues. Again, the second time we've seen trust issues in this reading. The karmic does not trust. Probably doesn't trust the masculine. She doesn't trust you, feminine. Probably doesn't even trust herself. But she has fear of past hurts, you know, and this is what she keeps working on. Instead of her forgiving and moving on, this is what she keeps harping everything back on. And it comes out in her communication. Address concern without attacking the person. Communication is the issue. Healthy, loving dialogue. So it's hard for her to work on being effective in communication when it comes to letting her guard down. So that could be why she's comparing herself to you because she probably sees that you're able to overcome that. Okay, what else, Spirit? Exclusive. Okay. Interesting that that came out with the main male. She wants to be exclusive with him, wants to take it to the next level. Okay, commitment, possible marriage material or life partner, not dating other people. This is what she wants. And we have leaving space at the bottom. Give yourself time to heal. Right one can come if the wrong one is there. Clear a door for them. So I mean, the fact that this came underneath the snake, I kind of get here that she knows that your masculine wanted to be exclusive with you, feminine, and that really sends her over the edge. You know, it's like she wants to leave him space because she probably knows that he hasn't shown her the same attention, the same regard that he did with you. Kind of interesting. And when it comes to the Six of Wands, we have one date. Give it at least one date. It takes time to know someone. Take a chance. Switch up your type. So this is what I'm getting here. I feel like she feels this burden on her back because she's afraid that if you guys go on this one date in the near future, that that's going to be the end of their connection. Look at this. We have patterns. Be aware of dating patterns. Stop what doesn't work. Subliminals change subconscious patterns. So I'm getting here that she has been through this before in the past, maybe with another connection. There was another person in the mix. And that's why she has these trust issues, because the other person that she was dealing with left her, or maybe she found out that they were hiding a connection behind her back. And so it's triggering her. And this is something she's still carrying with her today in this connection. Also, I get here that she knows that you want to date with your masculine, you know, that you want a second chance with him. And she's aware, you know, this is a dating pattern too that she's aware of. I don't know. This is really weird how this is all coming out, but hope it makes sense. And we have destructive habits when it comes to the compass. Addictions to gambling, alcohol, sex, negatively impacting relationships, toxic thinking, behavior. So I'm getting here that she's not finding her own direction to get out of these destructive habits. She could see you as somebody who has tried to finally overcome these destructive habits. Now we have leaving space again. Kind of interesting. So I'm getting here that she sees that you overcame and you gave yourself time to heal, because that's what that card says. Give yourself time to heal. And so she sees that you've done that. Okay. What else, Spirit? Why is Queen of Wands here? Or Queen of Swords? Subconscious mind. Recondition your subconscious mind to change your life. Subliminals rewrite belief system. So interesting that that came under this one here, the lingering past trust issues, because this is in her subconscious mind. That's why she's still guarded and doing things out of her pride and ego, right? And so she's definitely needs to change the way that she thinks, because so far it's not helping her grow. You know, she sees you growing, she's comparing herself with you, feminine, and it's not helping her tap into her potential. And then we have meditate at the bottom. Meditate daily, follow your intuition, find inner peace and balance alone or with a partner. In her case, she needs to be alone. But that's just because she is in a cycle with this masculine that she needs to learn that lesson. You know, that's why the relationship is there, to help her learn her karmic lesson as the masculine is going to learn his. All right, so let's see. Why is King of Wands here? Expectations. Confirm you want the same things. Prioritize the relationship. Expectation yields result. Okay. And then we have escape artist. We saw the escapist card earlier. So she's going to end up sabotaging this, or she feels like the masculine is going to sabotage it. You know, still looking. Don't run when it gets real. And we have a tower moment here, like I was saying. So I'm getting here that overall in her energy, the way she feels towards you, I'm getting here that she sees you, feminine, as somebody who's expecting the masculine to finally reach out, because we have that tower moment, like changing the foundation, changing old beliefs, finally, you know, resolving the escape artist to resolve that and balance out the scales. And look at this, right below that, we had King of Swords with the King of Wands. Okay, this reminds me of this card here. We have flowers again. And then we have the sun right underneath that. So I get here that she knows that masculine will take action eventually. And that's what she's expecting. And so she doesn't know if she should just finally like escape out of this or what. Very interesting. Okay, let's pull the masculine's energy, how he's feeling and his overall energy towards you, feminine, and towards the karmic. So let's do towards you. We have second chance. Making amends. Look at that. Mirror, shared feelings, you. What else, Spirit? How does he feel towards the feminine? We have breaking point. All right. Limit. So a lot of emotions there. Yeah. He's reaching this breaking point that he's tired of you guys not talking. He's tired of the silence. Okay. Wow, he's trying to open up his heart. He wants to be vulnerable with you, feminine. Feathers usually signify angels, so this connection is protected. Yeah, he knows that he needs to open up because there has to be a conversation that you guys have to deal with, and it's going to be a lot of emotions. It could be causing him a little bit of stress, but he knows that it's necessary. Wow, look at this. Heart song, inner knowing, telepathy, intuition. And then at the bottom we have loss, grief, sorrow, pain. So deep down, he feels this loss with you. And in his heart, he knows that you are his person because he feels it in his heart. And it's like this bird, he wants to go back home. And we have another bird here. So he could be an air sign that you're dealing with. Not sure, but let's see what's going on with the karmic. How does he feel towards the karmic? Emotional whirlwind, affected, dramatic, unstable. Okay, look at this. Roaming wild, free-spirited, risk, possibilities. So he's roaming wild in his emotions towards the karmic because it's all over the place. It's not consistent. It's not even keeled. It's all over the place. It's like a freaking hurricane, you know? That's not very good energy, and he's feeling despair. He's feeling like this connection starting to fall apart. Yeah, he's starting to realize that he's needing to finally cut her loose and get himself out of the situation, like finally learn his lesson. Yeah, look at this. Distance, barrier, separation, space. Interesting that we saw leaving space earlier, and here it is again. But that was on her spread, so I get here, like, just like she feels there's space between them, he's feeling it too. He's feeling blocked. Like, it's interesting that we have receptive, open heart, and right here we have barriers, separation, you know, like blocked energy. He doesn't feel like he can open up with the karmic like he can with you. But at the same time, he feels like he owes her some kind of loyalty, you know, to be reliable to her, even though there's no way through in this connection. What else, Spirit? Okay, new direction, fresh start, chance. Okay. And look at this epiphany again. So I'm getting here that he's a little bit confused because he knows this is falling apart. He knows that they're headed towards a separation, but he's thinking that they could take a turn to try to have a fresh start. Very interesting. Okay. Let's pull some tarot. See what that's about. I'm gonna start with that one. Why is new direction here, Spirit, with the karmic? Ace of Wands. Okay. This is basically the card of somebody who's wanting a passionate new beginning. And it's interesting that that came out with beginnings. And it's really somebody that just has their sacral chakra activated. This is just a sexual connection, you guys. So I'm getting here that the way that he likes to keep this going, to have a fresh start, is to keep her emotionally distant and just have sex with her, and that's it. You know what I mean? Look at this. We have the Five of Swords in reverse. There's a lot of conflict here, a lot of pride and ego. And even if he tries to have a new beginning with her, they have nothing but chaos and not being able to come to a mutual resolution. Let's see, why second chance here, Spirit? Wow, we got the Four of Swords. So he really wants to heal this connection with you, feminine, and bring it back together. Look at this, Page of Wands in reverse, because he knows he's been distant from you and not speaking to you. So he really wants to heal this connection and make amends with you. Okay, why is Limit here? The Hermit in reverse. So I get here that he's finally tired of being in this hermit mode. And we saw that earlier with the Frozen card. It said silence, stillness, no words. He's tired of not talking to you, being in hermit mode. I mean, this is confirmation right here. Yeah, because of this third party. So he's tired of that. He's really tired of it. He just wants to come back to you and celebrate. Why is receptive here, Spirit? Okay, we have the Magician reversed. So the masculine knows that he did not have an open heart in the past because he was being manipulative, you know, just not really using the tools that he could have used to make the connection what it needed to be, but he needed to grow. Look at this, we have the Sun in reverse. So he didn't have clarity. He didn't take action when he could have because he was not in a good energy to be able to be open and be vulnerable and be soft. He couldn't be soft. Okay, that's just what I'm getting here. So why is Heart Song here, Spirit? Okay, so deep down in his heart, he knows that he would like to have a new beginning with you, but he's just not quite ready. You know why? Because he's focused on the sexual energy with the karmic. He's afraid. He's afraid of this new energy with you. The moon is about your fears, right? It's also about your intuition, and we have that here. So he knows that he got this gift from Spirit but he's not able to take it just yet. I mean, it's no accident that that came right underneath this beginning with the karmic. All right, so let's see what's going on with the karmic. Why does he feel this affected, dramatic, unstable, emotional whirlwind with the karmic? The star in reverse. Wow. So this is about not being able to get your wish, not being able to have your wishes fulfilled. He's not satisfied in this connection with her, with the star in reverse. Look at this, Knight of Pentacles. This is in reverse, and basically this is not a stable energy. He's not able to comprehend how he feels, you know, tap into that emotional energy, because it's all over the place, right? And if it's all over the place, you can't move in either one direction. I mean, it's just, that's just what is confirming here. So why is he in despair, Spirit? Okay. He's holding on to these burdens and he's ready to let it go with the karmic. He knows that it's falling apart. He can't keep up this facade anymore with her. So it's become very burdensome and he's ready to let her go. That's what I'm getting here. Look at this. We saw the Epiphany card earlier. It just kept coming up, and that's also Ace of Swords, about communication. So I'm getting here that he's going to finally communicate with her. Like, he can't take this anymore. It's falling apart. He's sinking. He's feeling hopeless. That's also what the star signifies. I forgot to mention that. He's feeling hopeless emotionally in this connection with her, and he's ready to just let it go. Okay. Why is he feeling barrier, separation, distance? Okay. Because he wants this 10 of Cups. But Knight of Swords in reverse is saying that he doesn't feel like he can have that with her and move forward towards her with this 10 of Cups energy. That's why he's blocking her from that emotional fulfillment, because he doesn't feel that with her like he does with you. Okay. I mean, that's no accident that came underneath open heart, softness, vulnerability. I get here that he got scared that you helped him open up his heart, feminine, and he went running the other direction, right? Very impulsive. And he could also be hiding this from her, because Knight of Swords reverse is about being a scattered energy. So also he's not telling her how he really feels, that he doesn't feel this 10 of Cups with her. One more, Spirit, for Ace of Wands. Wow. The 10 of Swords. Okay. With the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, you guys. Okay. So this is key, because this is telling me that he feels, on one hand, that he wants to have a passionate new beginning with this karmic, but then it ends up in pain. 10 of Swords, like he feels stabbed in the back because it's short-lived, and he doesn't want to work on this connection with her anymore. We have the Queen of Wands reversed. That's usually the karmic's energy that I see it as, distorted feminine. He's not attracted to her anymore because she could have stabbed him in the back. Maybe she decided to go in a new direction and this ended up hurting him. So I feel like karma came back full circle for some of you. This could be where the karmic could have ended things with him, and so that's why they're not working together anymore with the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, very interesting. Look at this. This is at the top of the deck. 2 of Pentacles reverse. Somebody made a choice. Yeah, somebody made a choice. They were tired of things being up in the air and they ended it. Okay. So I get here that this is why now he's healing. He wants to come back with you to have a second chance, because things ended with the karmic. Yeah. He knows that he was manipulative. He knows that he took for granted this gift from Spirit, and he felt hopeless and overwhelmed in this connection, and he was blocking his own happiness because he knew he couldn't have that with her. Wow. Very interesting. Okay. So let's get some last cards in here to wrap up the reading. We have synchronicity, okay. We have differences, all right. Stifled, all right. Time out, okay. Read between the lines, okay. I get here that that's what happened. Taboo at the bottom, so doing something that you know may not be popular, and hungry. So, and then at the bottom we have slow down, steady now. So I'm glad that this came out, because we've seen that the masculine was all over the place, scattered energy, and I get here that now he's finding his, you know, his intuition, reading between the lines. He wasn't satisfied in this connection. He was actually stifled, not able to see clearly, and he feels this synchronicities between you guys. He feels you guys are each other's yin yang, even though there's differences, because we saw the difference card. I get here that he knows deep down, we saw the heart song, he knows that you are his person, and that this connection was keeping him stagnant. It was keeping him from growing, you know, very black and white, not a very happy energy. Okay. And then over here we have somebody just hungry for more. And I get here that he was not satisfied. He could have been satisfied, you know, physically, but it always comes back to you, feminine. So last part of the reading, I get here that Spirit is just saying he recognizes now who you really are to him. And this connection was keeping him from growing. And now he's finally, you know, reading the signs, right? And now he's still hungry for more because it wasn't satisfying him. He needs to be steady, right? Slow down, be steady, and not be impulsive like he was in the past, and actually you know, fulfill his own cup first. Look at this. Bottom right underneath that was toxic. We have the snake here again. This is the second time we've seen the snake in this reading. So he knows that he was trying to slow down with somebody who was toxic, and that was not helping him, you know? Dirty laundry. Things were not going in a good direction at all. Okay. So that is your reading, guys. I hope that was helpful. Comment below. Let me know how this resonated. And I hope you guys are doing well. And I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.